In the world of DevOps, creating reusable pipeline elements is crucial for efficiency and consistency. Reusable elements like YAML templates, task groups, variables, and variable groups streamline the process of designing and implementing build and release pipelines. This presentation will delve into each of these components, providing a comprehensive understanding of how to leverage them effectively within the Azure DevOps environment. YAML templates are a powerful feature in Azure DevOps that allow you to define reusable content for your pipelines. By using templates, you can avoid duplication and ensure consistency across multiple pipelines. YAML templates can include steps, jobs, or even entire stages, making them highly versatile. They are particularly useful for standardizing common tasks such as code compilation, testing, and deployment. To create a YAML template, you start by defining the reusable steps in a separate YAML file. For example, you might create a template for running unit tests. This template can then be referenced in multiple pipeline definitions, ensuring that all pipelines use the same testing process. This not only saves time, but also reduces the risk of errors and inconsistencies. Task groups in Azure DevOps allow you to encapsulate a sequence of tasks into a single reusable component. This is particularly useful for complex workflows that involve multiple steps. By creating a task group, you can simplify your pipeline definitions and ensure that the same sequence of tasks is executed consistently across different pipelines. Task groups can be versioned, making it easy to manage changes and updates. To create a task group, you first define the sequence of tasks in a pipeline. Once you have the tasks defined, you can select them and create a task group. This task group can then be used in other pipelines, just like any other task. This approach not only simplifies pipeline management, but also promotes reusability and consistency. Variables in Azure DevOps pipelines allow you to store and reuse values throughout your pipeline. They can be defined at various levels, including pipeline, stage, and job levels. Variables can be used to store configuration settings, secrets, and other values that need to be reused across multiple tasks. By using variables, you can make your pipelines more flexible and easier to manage. To create a variable, you can define it directly in your pipeline YAML file or through the Azure DevOps portal. Once defined, variables can be referenced using the variable name syntax. This allows you to easily reuse values across different tasks and stages. For example, you might define a variable for the build configuration and use it in multiple tasks to ensure consistency. Variable groups in Azure DevOps provide a way to manage and share variables across multiple pipelines. They are particularly useful for storing values that are common to multiple pipelines, such as connection strings, API keys, and other configuration settings. By using variable groups, you can centralize the management of these values and ensure that all pipelines use the same settings. To create a variable group, you can use the Azure DevOps portal. Once created, variable groups can be linked to multiple pipelines, making it easy to share values across different projects. This approach not only simplifies the management of configuration settings, but also ensures consistency and reduces the risk of errors. When creating reusable pipeline elements, it's important to follow best practices to ensure efficiency and maintainability. This includes using descriptive names for templates, task groups, and variables, versioning your reusable components, and documenting their usage. Additionally, you should regularly review and update your reusable elements to ensure they remain relevant and effective. Let's consider a case study where a development team successfully implemented reusable pipeline elements. By creating YAML templates for common tasks, task groups for complex workflows, and variable groups for shared settings, the team was able to significantly reduce the time and effort required to manage their pipelines. This not only improved efficiency, but also ensured consistency and reliability across their build and release processes. In conclusion, creating reusable pipeline elements is a key practice in DevOps that can greatly enhance the efficiency and consistency of your build and release processes. By leveraging YAML templates, task groups, variables, and variable groups, you can streamline your pipeline management and reduce the risk of errors. As a next step, consider implementing these practices in your own projects and continuously refining your reusable elements to maximize their benefits. Thank you for your attention. We hope this presentation has provided valuable insights into creating reusable pipeline elements in Azure DevOps. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Additionally, we recommend exploring the official Azure DevOps documentation and other resources to further deepen your understanding and skills in this area.